Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So yes, the next big event has landed at Rollercoin. So we're going to be checking that out. We're also going to be looking at how the account has changed, and I've got a payment proof for you as well. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as we can see, we are in my Rollercoin account, and as I mentioned in the intro, the latest big event from Rollercoin has now started. In fact, it actually started last night, which was the 16th of June. I noticed it around about UK time, about 10 o'clock in the evening, and I did post something on in my community post in my channel, trying to alert as many of you as possible that this had already commenced, because obviously as they did with the birthday exclusive miner, they have put a limited amount of miners available for the big one. So if we go in here, you can see there are 821 remaining. That is all that is remaining of the 1 million roller miners. But thankfully, unlike the birthday celebrations, they have produced some lower miners which are in the shop, all connected with this event, but they're at really reasonable prices. They are of good power, and it means that you guys with the slightly lower accounts can still be part of this event and still have an opportunity to boost your accounts. Now, the last time we were in here was 1 month ago. And 1 month ago, my power was at 10.388. You can petahashes. You can now see I'm at 11.388 petahashes, and that is basically because I got my hands on one of the limited edition 1 million gigahash miners. But like I say, Rollercoin has done the sensible thing and produced some lower spec miners still connected with the event, and they have placed those in the shop. Now, the great thing with this event, like I said, the great thing with this event is that although the million gigahash miner has limited numbers, the lower miners that are in the shop will be there for the next 2 weeks. So if you don't quite have enough RLT in your account right at this moment, you have 2 weeks to build that up in your account and still be able to get hold of some of these slightly lower but better optimized miners. Now let's go and check them out. Okay, so you've got milli medium, as I would call it, and milli small. Well, you've got milli and milli min, milli mini. Sorry. Yeah, but the great thing is these are at good prices, but they're also really good power. Now, if we look at the Chupacabra is 17 RLT, but you only get 14,000 gigahashes. The Milli Mini is at 13 RLT, but you get 25,000 gigahashes. So, you know, a couple of those, that's 50,000 gigahashes. That is quite a substantial boost to anybody's account. And then with the Milli, you're getting 70,000 gigahashes at 33 RLT. Now, if we look at the El Monstro is 99 RLT and you get 110,000 gigahashes. Now, 3 millis come to 99 RLT, but for 3 of those, you would be getting 210,000 gigahashes. So that's 100,000 gigahashes more than the El Monstro for the same price. So really, you can't argue with that. I do think with this event, I know we haven't got a reduction on the rest of the miners, but obviously the event is about the event. So, you know, I know in the past they've done like events and then they've done a 50% off all other miners. But instead what they've done here is they've brought us two slightly lower miners, but price-wise, they have been super competitive with their own, against their own miners, and even the power is super competitive against these other miners. So really, like I say, you can't moan about that. Rollercoin, for me, have come up trumps on this event for all of us, and especially for those of you out there with the slightly lower accounts that are trying to build, and this will give you that opportunity over the next 2 weeks. Okay, so as we saw, I've got one of the exclusive miners. Now, if we dive in here, I've still got almost 64 RLT left over, and I've got, what's that, 6,000 BTC. So if we go into wallets, we click, we're on the roller token. How much will, right, so that'll give me 2, so that will give me 60, so I'll be just below the required amount for to buy 2 of the millies. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave that, because probably by the end of the day I'm going to have enough. But what we're going to do is we're going to go in the shop and we're going to buy 1 more of the milli miners, because we've got, like I say, we've nearly got double that. So we're going to buy 1 of them. Yep. Okay, so that's another 70,000 that I've just added. We want to get rid of this. These are not rid of it, but I want to put my new miners all in the main room. So if we move to items, we go into item panel, then we grab milli and we bang that on there. That takes us to 11,442 petashes, but then we still have this miner available. So we've got it drop into the 3rd room. As you can see, I'm gradually putting the sort of multicolored miners in here. So we bang that there. So that is going to take us to a total of 11.458 petahashes. And like I say, by the end of the day, I should be able to pick up another one of those milli miners for another 70,000. So that would be 1 million. What's that? 1,140,000 gigahashes I would have gained from this event. And for those of you that are interested in Rollercoin but you don't know a whole lot about it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to an earlier review. Now, if you check that out, that's going to have more details and give you a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your account up and running so you can start earning free crypto through this program. But if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. I'm sure there'll be people out there that will have something that they're not happy about the event, and that's fair enough, you know. But I feel that, I think it's way better than what they did with the birthday celebration. Yes, they gave us that exclusive miner, but for me, and I did mention this in the video, I felt that they excluded anybody with a lower account, because clearly you were not going to be able to buy that birthday miner. They didn't do any other sale, and they did not produce any lower miners like they have done with this event, allowing you guys with the lower accounts to at least get involved in some way to celebrate. But yet with this one, they have done that, and for me, it's what it's all about. Obviously, if you want to invest in the program, that is totally up to you. But what I will say is that, like any program or any investment, is nothing is 100% guaranteed. So if you are going to invest money from your bank, make sure it is money you can afford to lose. Just in case, do not use money that if you lose it, it's going to make a massive impact on your life. Like, don't use your rent, don't use money you got for car payments or for your kids' clothes or anything like that. Only use spare cash. But my personal advice is basically do other free faucets such as Easy Bitcoin, Auto Claim, Laravel Faucet. Build up your coins through those, then deposit them into Rollercoin, then buy your miners if you're going to invest. That is basically my advice. And just as a quick note, I have put this in my community post, but if you are a user of Easy Bitcoin and found that you struggled with that rain capture, they have now replaced that with a H capture, so nobody should have any problems. Okay, so what else is going on with Rollercoin? Now, something that a few of you may have seen was these leaked pictures that apparently, according to the person that put them out, they said these pictures were showing what was going to happen with this event, with this big event that we're in at the moment. But yet none of the images that they showed have any bearing on. Even the style of the miners is completely different. Now, you could say that Rollercoin saw the leaked pictures, so they totally changed things. That is possible. But in one part of it, it did show how these exclusive miners are actually, or could actually, start giving your accounts bonuses. Now, if you remember back to the birthday event, in the write-up, it did say that anybody that basically bought one of those miners would get bonuses to their account. Now, I know Bill Carter was very interested in this. I think he tried to find out, or contact someone or whatever to find out what the actual bonuses were, but I don't believe he got any information back. But the pictures, these leaked pictures, unfortunately I don't have these pictures, so I can't share them with you, but I have seen them. And the leaked pictures, what they showed in one was all of the exclusive miners. So not just the birthday miner or the one we've received now, but the Jacko miner, the Santa Sleigh, the Clover Lover. It showed all of them with various percentages next to each one. Now, I'm guessing that those percentages were essentially bonus earnings according to how many of those exclusive miners you actually owned. And I think this is all going to fall under something else that Rollercoin talked about, which is the Battle Pass. Now, they're talking about this. They were talking about this Battle Pass and how they were going to be giving away prizes or rewards or whatever, depending on how you progressed with or through this Battle Pass event. And I think, and this is another thing that Bill Carter just kind of threw out there or mentioned to me, that he thought that the next event So basically, he didn't know about this million member event. So from the birthday event, he felt that the next event, or the next time we might have an event, could be the 4th of July. Obviously, the 4th of July is a massive holiday for America, but it is also celebrated in various other places around the world. And I think that this is possibly when this battle pass could come to light. Basically, is that today is the million member event, as we know, but this launch of the battle pass, I think, could possibly happen shortly after this one has ended, which could be the 4th of July. So what I will say to you for that, and I know obviously with all these events I say it regularly, is get mining your RLT, get saving it, and just hang on to the next event. Because if it doesn't happen on 4th of July, the next calendar time which we would expect a big event would be Halloween. So that would probably see the relaunch of the Jacko Miner, but it could be a Jacko Miner version 2. It could essentially look very similar, but maybe it'd be orange rather than brown, and it could be have a higher power output rather. So all these things could be happening, because like I say, is that now Rollercoin is doing these events relatively regular, and with most of them, like today, they generally will produce a main exclusive miner, and then they either have a sale on the lower miners, or like today, they actually produce 2 other miners connected with the event, which are at a lower price, at a lower power. But like I said, it means that we can all get involved. So you got, like I say, you might have 4th of July. You've then possibly got, well, we should have Halloween, and then after Halloween, we got Christmas again. So in a very short period of time, you've got 3 major events coming. So what I would say is definitely, if you're not already, make sure you go into your account, go to My Power, and then select whichever coin you want to mine. But make sure you're at least mining a small amount of RLT. Now, if we look at my split power, you'll see that I have 80% on Bitcoin and 20% on RLT. For those of you with lower accounts and all you're doing is looking to build your account, what I would probably suggest is pick Dogecoin to mine. Maybe have that, because that mines so easily, you could actually have it the other way around. So you could actually have Dogecoin at 20 or 30%, and then have your RLT or your roller token at 70 to 80%, because roller token takes a bit more to mine compared to Doge. So like I say, have your Doge at the lower end, and have your RLT token at the higher end when it comes to the percentages of mining. Okay, so what else do we have for you? We have a few, not just one, but a few payment proofs. So keep watching. If we just dive into the wallet, and then we'll pick Bitcoin. Oh, we have enough, I've just noticed, to buy our second milli. So if we just click that, yep, okay, we're there. So if we just grab that one, move that from the items, open that up, drag that into there, and then we go into our room number 3 again and dump that on there. So we are now at 11.528. Okay, so payment proofs. So what we do is we go into our Bitcoin, we look at our history, and that's the one. Okay, so yesterday I made a withdrawal of 100,246. No. 100. My brain never works when I'm trying to do this. Okay, so I've got my brain in gear. So we made this withdrawal on June the 16th of 124,673 BTC. Okay, now that one hasn't yet gone into my wallet, but we had this one on the 5th of May for 131,000 BTC on May the 5th. If we go to the screenshot of my wallet, you can see 131,000, and it landed in my wallet on May the 8th. So that one took 3 days to get into my account. If we go back here, we have basically 100,000 or 102,000, which we withdrew on May the 19th. And if we go into the screenshot, you can see that one actually took 6 days. So 102,000, May 25th. So that actually took 6 days. And then on May the 31st, we made another withdrawal for 100,000. Drop back into the screenshot. You can see here, we got that on June the 4th. That was 5 days, and we got our 100,000. And this one above here appeared in my recent Hashing24 video. For those of you that are interested in going to a real cloud mining site, Hashing24 did process my withdrawal, and that took less than 24 hours, and we got 139,640 BTC from there. Okay, so there is really a lot of stuff to look forward to with Rollercoin coming over the next few months. So like I say, make sure you are building up that Rollercoin token, the RLT, ready for those next 3 events. Okay, and if you are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. If you could smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.